What's up, brand builder? Stephen Hurahan here at brandmasteracademy.com, and in this video you're going to learn 6 ways to create more value for clients so you can enhance that warm and fuzzy feeling that your clients get from choosing you and increase how much you can charge as you do it. Now, customer value is your customer's perception of how much your product or service is worth compared to your competitors, and this perception takes into account the benefits that they get from you compared to those competitors and how much they pay for those benefits. But it's not all transactional either. There is other considerations. Time and energy, convenience, and other intangible elements play a big role in customer value. High customer value means that your customer feels like they got a great deal with their buying decision. They're satisfied with your product or service and feel good about having engaged you. A higher perceived value would increase the odds of retaining those customers long term. On the flip side, however, low customer value means that they think they could have gotten a better result from somewhere else. And it leads to negative emotions like buyer remorse, resentment, and dissatisfaction. And this type of client probably won't come back to you or recommend you to others either. When done right, creating value can increase your brand awareness and your brand equity and help you reach more of your ideal audience. It also helps you to drive revenue and boost that bottom line as well. However, not all value is created equal. The best way to create value for your clients or customers depends on what they value. And in this video, you're going to learn 6 tactics that most businesses can implement as part of their value creation strategy to improve their clients' perception. Number 1, learn from your ideal client. What is it that they value? Before you create value for your clients, you'll need to recognize what value means to them. So listening to your audience is the best source of knowledge about what they value. Start by analyzing aspects like what is their main problem, how it affects them, and what they've done in the past to try and solve it. Next, look into the emotions and the beliefs that might affect their buying decision. And go beyond the obvious here. Consider aspects like whether there are ethical issues involved. For example, people buy eco-conscious clothing brands because they align with their concern for the environment. Now, looking at the outcome that you offer objectively, you might find that a lot of your competitors offer the same outcome, or at least promise to do so. But there's more to brand experience than just the outcome. Your brand's personal touches make it stand out and will help you resonate with a specific segment of your market. And with these insights, you'll be able to develop or tailor your products and messaging to fit your audience's needs more effectively. Number 2, be strategic about your brand. Now, very few brands can pull off trying to appeal to absolutely everybody. The result is often diluted efforts that end up being too generic to capture anybody's attention. Instead, narrow in on a specific audience and a specific space that you're best suited for. And this approach strengthens your positioning because you can speak directly to a group of users and their values rather than trying to please absolutely everybody. Strong brand positioning has everything to do with your perceived value in the market. No one expects Apple to sell the cheapest phones, but they've been delighting customers for decades and continue to have the biggest market share of smartphones despite their high prices. Number 3, focus on quality. Now, competing on price within your industry is difficult and it's actually not recommended. Someone will always be able to undercut you or to make a smaller profit to sell more. And you don't know others' operational costs, so don't get into that game. If you try to be the cheapest in the market, you're in the commodities game, and that's a game that you're always going to lose. So instead of focusing on lower prices to drive business, focus on the quality of your offer and the high standard of your service. Create a superior experience by personalizing your services, adding incentives, and providing top-notch results to your clients to increase your perceived value. Number 4, make the process seamless. Now, in many cases, people prioritize convenience when making a buying decision. One way to increase your perceived value is by making your buying process, your onboarding process, and your customer service smooth and quick. Now, a good example of creating more value by improving your processes is what happened during the pandemic. A lot of businesses had to scramble to improve their processes so they could stay afloat, so that they could keep the skin in the game. And a lot of people now are so used to ordering online that many continue to buy groceries in this way despite stores being open. So think about the different ways that you can improve your processes and ultimately your brand experience. For example, can you create a knowledge base for DIY solutions and offer support via chat or calls for more complex issues? Or can you offer a done with you service instead of a done for you service, where you take a little bit of time to coach your clients through getting to their own end result? Number 5, splinter your offers. Here's the thing, there are many different small challenges you can help to overcome in order to knock over that big challenge. Chances are some of your customers might believe they only need a slice of the pie that you're offering, and they're not prepared to pay for that whole pie, at least not in the first transaction anyway. So splintering your offers does 2 things. The first thing it does is it increases the perceived value of that offer. So by taking part of your processes and wrapping it up into a standalone offer, you increase the perceived value of those processes when compared to having it wrapped up within a bigger offer. The second thing it does is it gives them a taste of what it's like to work with you. As people, we don't like to take unnecessary risks or to pay over the odds. Quite often, our reptilian defenses kick in to protect us from big losses, which is why high-ticket sales are such a hard sell. Splintering your offers gives your prospects a chance to do business with you and get a taste for whether or not your words align with your outcomes. In other words, it's a win-win. The low-ticket item is an easier sell, the client gets a chance to work with you, and you get the opportunity to over-deliver and to help them with other challenges once you've done that. And number 6, educate your clients. Now, content marketing is a way to educate your audience so that they make confident, informed decisions, and it's a powerful builder of trust that helps to establish your expertise within your niche. Now, a lot of people struggle with coming up with content ideas, but there's an easy way to do this. Look in your market and look for the most common questions that are being asked. Build a library of 100 questions and go out and create a piece of content to answer every single one of those questions in detail. Another way to add educational value is through your processes. By guiding your clients through what you do for them and why you do it in that way, they'll walk away with a more solid understanding of the value that you provide. And this is another win-win, as more educated clients not only make for better clients, they're more likely to spread the word of your value in the market. Creating value is absolutely essential for influencing that buying decision. As I mentioned before, chances are your competitors are probably offering the same or a similar outcome to you and to your brand. Your customer's perspective, however, and how they connect with your brand will drive them to choose your product or service over your competitors. More than convincing your audience, creating value is delivering on your promise, whether you go for convenience, premium service, innovation, or something entirely different. It's this promise that attracts and retains your audience and turns them into loyal followers. Focusing on value creation is an integral part of your business and allows you to build rapport and authority with your customers as well. It cements your position in the market and ultimately drives growth and loyal users to continue to buy from you and to recommend your services to their peers. So if you're trying to figure out how you might stand apart from your competitors in your market, ask yourself the value question. Are there areas throughout our brand experience that we can use to add value to our clients and grow our reputation in the market? Now, if you want to dive deeper into brand strategy, then this video will help you out. But before you click it, if you want to become a master of brand, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to get more videos just like this. Until next time, brand like a master, and I'll see you in the next video.